Hey everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of our Pokemon Violet Let's Play. In the last part, we took on Cloth, and we gained a couple of new members, including one of my new favorite Pokemon of the generation, Bombardier. We're actually in Levincia City now, and we are going to face off against the only gym leader that was revealed, previously before the games actually came out. I'm pretty excited about this one. I've been looking forward to Levincia, and not only to Levincia in general, but also to Belly Bowl. If you guys are interested and enjoying the playthrough so far, be sure to leave me a comment down below and hit the like on the video, and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads on this channel, whether it be Pokemon Violet, other games, or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles. Speaking of which, what did you guys think of that new battle? What did you think of the new team? I hope you guys have enjoyed it and liked it, because I worked really hard on it. So, at least I'm playing with the Joy-Cons that actually work with my dash button. I have some older Joy-Cons where the left control stick isn't clickable and pressable. So that's one of the biggest issues, and I've been very much behind on this playthrough, but we are getting back to the grind as we now go into Levincia City to face off against Iono. Welcome to Levincia Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name's Retro, yes? Yeah, at least that's what my other self always tells me when I'm, telling myself things. You guys will know about that if you watch my content. I'll be in the middle of commentating and I'll be like, but Retro, you don't know your speed tiers. That is not how that works. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn the text on fast, because I'm pretty sure it's on slower. No, it's on fast. Weird. Alright, let's go ahead and head outside, and we are going to find Iono. This ought to be very interesting. I always was curious how they would implement the stream type of situation into the Pokemon games themselves, the core Pokemon games. So, we'll have to see how they do that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Iono Zone. Are you saying I'm a gentleman or a gentleman? Anyways, it's time for the Iono Zone. Now, I actually have never watched that streamer, so I'm pretty curious as to what is actually going to happen here. So, I might be the only person here, but I really thought there was a new Magnemite form when I looked at her hair clips, and I feel like it would actually probably come in the DLC as an Electric Fairy type. As Electric Fairy is not something we've had a lot of, as Dedenne has been one of the last Electric Fairy Pokemon that I can think of other than, hey, Retro, remember that guy from Gen 7, Tapu Koko? That deity, the bird face, the Aztecian with Thunderbolts and Electric Terrain? Remember that guy? Oh yeah, that was an Electric Fairy, wasn't it? But, Pokemon, they tend to reuse their types, and Tapu Koko is pretty legendary for sure. However, we haven't had a competitive, non-legendary Electric Fairy type, and I think Magneton would be absolutely perfect for it. Possibly even going as far as maybe giving it Steel Worker, so that it can resist other things, and also it wouldn't have any coverage for ground though. I guess you could Terra type it. But guys, let me know if you think there might be that type of Magneton or Magnemite form in the DLC. Alright, find Mr. Walksabout. Mr. Walksabout. Wow, he's literally right there. This is like those books when you were a kid and you played Where's Waldo and you clicked on it. Wow, I found you easily. You must suck. Our challenger has found Mr. Walkabout. Wowza! You did it. You're one cool kid. Well then, before we move on to the next round, let's make things a little more interesting. You get to have a battle with one of my fans. Get out of here, you silly Pokemaniac. I mean, I'm pretty good for this. Also, interestingly enough, even though this charger is actually on the floor, not necessarily on the carpet, it's actually a lot hotter than it's supposed to be. This is going to intimidate my Bombardier, and that's fine. We are around the average level for the most part. Yeah, 20, 21. A couple of our mons are a little lower, but not too much. We have a Diglett here, and Diglett is a pretty safe switch. The only thing, Bite could do quite a bit of damage. Luxio has a pretty good attack stat for this point in the game, so it could easily go for a Bite, but he's going to go for a Charge because he is feeling that hype and that electricity surging through him as we go into this Diglett. And this Diglett has the Bulldoze, so you already know what's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the Bulldoze real quick. And Bulldoze is going to easily 2-hit KO the Luxio. provided I can take like a bite or something after a boost. But he just, like I said, he is just so excited to be battling for his favorite favorite Poke waifu, I guess would be the best term in this scenario. And we're going to go ahead and go for that second Bulldog, and Diglett is going to go ahead and knock him out. I will have to say one of the strangest forms introduced in Scarlet and Violet to me was Wiglet. I remember the original concept art. I'm going to post it on the screen for you guys real quick. The original concept art had the Mario clouds from the original Mario games from Super Nintendo Mario days. And I'm pretty sure that was probably changed because of, copyright. That thing retro that you don't know about. Hey, wait a minute. I don't play copyrighted music at all. I use remixes. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be finding him again. It's actually kind of funny, guys. I'm playing on my other screen. So I actually am not looking at it on my big screen TV. I'm actually just looking at it directly from the stream. Okay. That was weird. I tried to zoom in and I couldn't find him. So there we go. You're behind the Pokemon Center. I thought I blended into my surroundings quite well, except you're wearing a completely different color shirt. But alright. We'll go with it. Sounds cool. I will say, for Iono, and I apologize, switches and phones dropping everywhere. I'm pretty interested to see Belly Bolt. From competitive standpoint in VGC, I might do something with VGC with Belly Bolt at some point. I've always been a really big fan of the whole frog archetype, especially Politoed when it came out. So I think Belly Bolt would be something really cool that I'd be interested in making a VGC team around had I ever dived into VGC. But we're going to continue these electrifying fights with Tynamo here. I do very easily resist this. I have a grass and an electric type, but Tynamo will have the levitate ability. So that being said, I'm actually just going to stay in with Bombardier and just go for a Rocky Payload boosted Rock Throw. I don't think this one's Terra boosted, but we do almost take him out in one hit. And that Charge Beam is not going to have enough power to knock us out. Bombardier actually has some pretty good bulky stats for this beginning point in the game. Like I said, it's one of my favorite mons. It's actually based on one of the old Space World demo Stork sprites, so it's definitely a very, very cool thing. If it's not directly based around it, it's loosely based around it, and I'm absolutely loving it. So Flafey is going to come out here, and Flafey, or Flaffy, however you want to say it, I believe it's Flafey because we got two A's in it. We're going to go ahead and go out to our Diglett, as Diglett is going to resist pretty much everything Flafey can go for unless it has like some type of elemental punches or tackle or something like that. But its electric moves, of course, we're going to be immune to because we are of the ground typing. That being said, we're going to go ahead and go for a Bulldoze really quick. But guys, I want to know what you guys are thinking about getting for Christmas. What do you guys want for Christmas? Someone in the comment section down below. I just want to stop struggling. But I guess that is the dream here. That takedown does absolutely boat tons of damage. I'm so astonished by how much that did. I almost went for astonished, but I don't think it would kill from this range without stab. And we crit him unnecessarily with Slash. I guess that's payback for that particular thing. I just noticed that Pokemaniac has all these different, what appears to be like Rhydon and Gengar from like everything. I'm looking at it from way far away. And all these different things on his shirt. Gengar, Gyarados, Rhydon, Tauros, and Dragonite. There we go. Cool. Reminds me of the statue bosses from Super Mario World. Kind of interesting. Also, Eevee's evolving. What? Is this Espeon? Bro, is this Espeon? Let's go. Sylveon. Okay, I'll take a fairy type. I'll take a fairy type. We'll take that, I guess. What's fairy move do you know? Disarming voice. Excuse me, guys. It's 1:30 in the morning recording. Let's see. So we got a Sylveon. That's definitely not what I thought. Sylveon's really cool, though, with Pixelate and stuff. I have a really cool idea for it for a battle down the line. Alright. This is the last stage. We'll be right here. The battles are raging. Can you find Mr. Walkabout among these randoms? Let's go. I think when I played through Scarlet, this one actually got me for a pretty good little loop because he is hanging down here on the boat, but he's really, really hard to see. But that's cool, though. We got him. Mama, everybody, don't hope you find your treasure in independent study with just as much ease. I actually haven't messed around with the treasure too much, so I'm not too sure what to actually think about all that. Also, guys, I apologize in advance. I'm not really used to slower paced commentary. It's one of the reasons I want to do Let's Plays in general, just so I can boost my ability to commentate through things, especially stuff that is slower paced. So we're going to actually finish up this part with a gym battle with good old Levincia gym leader, Iono. So let's go ahead and heal up really quickly. I do feel for the most part we'll run through this pretty briskly. I am a tad bit worried about a couple of her mons. We're actually going to fight her in the next part. I'm actually going to run over here to the beginning of the town and heal. I was looking at the amount of time that it took us to go through everything. So I'm going to go ahead and heal, guys, and I'm going to let that be this part. Thank you guys so much for watching. On part 4, we will take on Levincia City Gym and Iono and go into the... I went to the Iono Zone. By the way, if you know what song that is from, or what movie it is from, you are awesome. I wasn't even trying. So I will see you guys in the next Let's Play part. And again, let me know those Christmas wishes in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and see you then.